Okay, this is more evidence again of why you should never set animals free that don't belong here. As you can tell, there's center screen. It looks like there's a fungal organism, and you can actually see it's branching there. And again, throughout the rest of the slide here, you can actually see several areas where there's some other fungi as well. Move this a little bit. Doing it by hand, the hard way. Anyway, those little curly things with the centrally located nuclei, all those are fungi. Anyway, this is our church Beardie. This is one of those bearded dragons, one of the two that I can think of in my patient repertoire that was actually caught wild. And we are probably going to end up seeing problems with these guys forever and always, and I hate that for them. But anyway, this is a creature that was born here, but the millions of years of evolution was meant to be in Australia and deal with organisms that were there. The good news is Mother Nature has pretty much given them what they needed to survive several generations to here, until, of course, someone sets one free, and then it's used to the wilds of Mississippi and gets all the organisms that can actually kill the other organisms here in Mississippi, or how to make this sense, can kill the hosts that are here in Mississippi. So anyway, with this in mind, this guy was set free by some unsuspecting person at some point in time, and now this lizard will probably be dealing with these infections on and off forever and always. So we will start treating them for this. I actually found a few areas of some small colonies of bacteria, so we're going to treat for both. And this lizard is all of a sudden waddling around in its belly again. It just needs some more TLC. So gotta love the family that takes care of this guy and hate the people that set it free. So, if you're one of my clients and you come in and you say, "Oh, I set a lizard free once," just know I am going to kick you in the shin. I will cuss you out for the rest of the afternoon, and I will probably ban you from my life or until you bring me a patient that needs it. Alright, that's it for now. Do not set your patients free. Give them to someone else. If you cannot love them, do not get them. If you cannot keep them, do not get them. If you can't promise them forever, do not get them. Later.
He's like, Mom, put your hand over there. I mean,
All right, this
trying.
This is our church Beardie. Things I want you to notice is we are still a little bit bloated here, and he goes through that quite a bit. We just finished looking at a slide, and there's like fungi everywhere. And about the same time that he started having a colitis, and it was actually some blood in the stool. I think what's awesome is he came in here and he pooped for us right away.
Yeah, he always does. He hates it here.
I bring out the best in my patients.
I'm afraid so.
Anyway, the good news is I did not have to do anything rude to him to get the sample out. So anyway, I'm going to make this speech again. This is an organism that comes from a whole different continent. If you're familiar with Beardies, then you know where they come from. If not, then you can Google it and figure it out, because it's information that's important to you. Dr. Google does help with a lot of stuff. The bad news is this guy, through millions of years of evolution, has come to look like this. To have certain organisms that are normal for it, to be able to live and deal with certain parasites that might be normal to it. And there are parasites that are normal to these guys that we as veterinarians are still trying to eradicate. But someone thought at some point in time to set this guy free, and actually set it free here in the wilds of Mississippi. And it was actually found next to a church where this lovely client, there's her hand, this lovely client picked it up out of the bushes and said, "I want to love this lizard." And she has loved this lizard. And she does. I can't even tell you how much time we've spent playing with this guy. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this lizard, because somebody has set it free, will be suffering from now and forever with things that I'll be discovering every time it comes in. And it's not that I don't enjoy the challenge, but it's not fair to this guy. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say this again. If you want to get an exotic animal, it is a commitment forever. It's a commitment to make its life as close to what its life is supposed to be like for the rest of its life. If you cannot do this, if you think at some point in time that your cigarettes, your drinking habits, your cocaine, your meth habits, or your girlfriend, or at any one point in time going to come between you and the care of this exotic or any other exotic, don't get it. Keep the cigarettes, keep the meth, keep the heroin habits. I don't care what else you do. Just do not torture these guys because they have no idea. They trust you to do the right thing for them. And if you do not, then they suffer. That kind of suffering is a karma that no one needs on their life. And I'm going to say this again. If you're one of my clients and you come to me and say, I couldn't handle it, so I set my goldfish free, or I did this or I did that, I will kick you in the shin. Those feet won't hurt too much, but I will still kick you in the shin. I might go buy a special pair of steel-toed boots just so when I do it and I find that person who does this, it will be bad. And again, see how sad that looked? This would not be happening to this guy if he was not set free. Swelling here from chronic infections. He's got a bad shoulder, a bad hip. This lizard did not need to be owned by a human being. Well, except that one. So, having said this and having warned you, I will say it is on public record that I will kick you in the shin. And if I find out who set this one free, oh, that's bad news. So bad news. All right. Done bitching and whining. Happy Thanksgiving. Later.